Womp womp.
About an hour to 30 minutes ish, depending on traffic, before they actually ended up in the city of Buffalo. They ended up just running out of gas. Everybody was hungry. Everybody's legs were stiff. So they decided to take a stop at a rest stop that was sort of in the area.
W.
Whilst at the rest stop, everybody decided to randomly harass the guy who was manning the. No,
We didn't harass him.
He's just scary.
he
Scary
wasn't. He was
looking.
just a normal
Just-
fucking dude. But
He's a
okay.
freaky looking man.
Uh, um, and go to the Denny's that was there.
Yeah.
Your character kind of stayed and slept in the car. Well, not slept. You were resting in the car, and then once gas had been ordered, you had been pumping gas.
Sick. Hell yeah.
And that was when all of the power went out.
Okay.
When you tried to start the car, and this is specifically for you, when you tried to start the car, nothing happened. You then heard rustling coming from behind you. You felt a heavy thwop, and then you kind of were flung away and ended up in kind of stumbling to hide inside the garage, where you briefly lost consciousness and were shaken back by Dom sometime later.
Okay.
That was just an easy way to explain how you weren't there last session.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
For everybody else, they've been dealing with a monstrosity of some sorts.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
they don't really know
now
what it
only
is.
want to stay in the car forever.
I'm itchy.
Oh yeah, and a bunch of sanity rolls were failed, and people actually had to roll for their insane,
Manias.
their manias.
Uh-oh.
Yippee.
So we're right now split into three different groups. We have the Gooberman Braden, Dominic, and Hunter inside the gas station repair shop. We then have the Scotties and Esther inside the main part of the gas station that is now littered with a mixture of road and table salt,
Okay.
as the Scotties have just proceeded to pour table salt and road salt everywhere, just coating the whole place
Okay.
in an attempt to deter the tentacles.
Right.
Victoria is on their own with the Denny's
Oh,
the
Victoria, no.
Denny's yeah, with the Denny's, oh, what's the term? Not cashier,
Server.
waitress, server. Server would probably be the better term because they're more than just a waitress.
Mm.
With the Denny's server inside the car trying to get it started, but it's not starting, and they've already kind of been attacked a couple times inside.
But I just
that
keep
car.
punching the tentacles.
Yeah.
W.
So yeah, no, we left off last time with Hunter being found by Scotty and Braden and kind of being shaken awake, and everybody kind of trying to figure out what's going to happen next. So I will go, I guess, real quick to Dom and Hunter, because Brain will not be here tonight, but Braden's not super difficult to figure out what he'd do. Other than the fact that Braden seems to be suicidal and just accepts the tentacles taking him.
Oh yeah, I remember it. Take me away, boys.
Oh, they didn't post it. They just showed it. So yeah, no, that would be Simon and Mac. Dom, you've just gotten Hunter fully awake. He seems hurt, but not super injured. It was clear that he is recuperating his understanding of the place. I'm retconning just a little bit so that it makes more sense why Hunter
Right.
wasn't out and about. But yeah, no. That's where Hunter is, and that's where Dom is. And so yeah, what do you guys do?
I'm looking to see if there's a way into the gas station because that's where I left Esther and the Scotties.
Yes, there is a way into the gas station proper.
Oh yeah, Cam. I left early, right? Do I have to roll?
Yeah,
No.
you have to roll. You don't have to roll anything for sanity, but you did lose 3 sanity.
Man.
Because you lost 3 sanity, you have to
Oh,
roll.
is that it? Oh, I thought it was
Yes,
5 was the threshold.
No, I think it's because I did it with just 3. Because the Scotty that had the highest sanity of the 2,
Oh, did it?
just
Okay.
losing 3, he lost.
Then I will get the
or he
table.
became insane.
Okay, nice. Then I will get the table back up.
Join us in insanity, Brett.
The
Join
table?
us.
Yummy.
What table?
The table that is you're gonna need to roll for me a D100. Oh, one moment.
Freebird!
Oh my gosh, yes, we're gonna freebird it. Let's go.
29.
Now we can't lose.
29.
Yeah. Don't know what that means.
29 means that you have
Diabetes.
color mania, an obsession with a specific color. Let's figure out what color.
Yay.
Purple.
Yeah.
So there's yellow, orange, red, purple, blue, green. I'm gonna do a wheel.
Green.
Wheel
I don't know,
time!
wheel time.
Spin the wheel!
Spin the wheel.
Well,
You
the
gotta
wheel
show
right now
me.
is Barbarian Monk, aka the 2 classes Brit loves.
Show it to
yellow.
me on the stream.
Orange.
Give it to me.
Give it to me
Purple.
now.
I'm writing it out and then I will.
Give it to me now.
Red,
Give
blue,
it.
green.
I'm like the annoying ass kid on the streets. Give it to me. Give me the magic shot.
Also, has anyone else noticed that like when you start streaming, it looks very different now on Discord?
No.
Oh, okay.
Go.
Because
Like
I'm
the
not
UI has
cool
changed.
enough.
No fucking way. No, not green. No.
Green.
No. God damn
It's
it.
not easy being green. You're obsessed with the color green.
Oh my god, the photo pass green cannot leave me the fuck alone.
Nope. Not allowed.
So yeah, no, you are obsessed with the color green now, Esther.
Green.
Green. Oh.
Oh, who did we lose? Oh, just okay. The one that we will consistently be losing.
What? Oh yeah, no, that'll happen sometimes with me. Just ignore it. It's like sometimes you guys cut out and go quiet, and I know that unless they leave and come back, you guys aren't gonna come back. So I'd rather
Love-
hearing what you guys are saying.
We need to
It
get you
doesn't
a
sound like
proper
you like
PC.
green.
Green.
What'd you say, Matt? Oh, what'd you say, Britt?
Oh, I was making a joke. I was like, you know what that doesn't sound like? You liking green.
No, I love green. I love green.
I love green and
Green.
cars.
Oh, yeah, green and cars.
No.
So yeah, no, Braden, Hunter. You see Dom kind of looking sort of towards the entrance into the place. You're newly awake and everything's still dark. There is a vague light coming from Hunter because he's holding a lighter.
I'm also holding a gun.
That does not produce light.
Yeah, but I'm
A
just
gun.
letting you know that I have it.
Yeah, I know your character has a gun. You bought it like session 1.
Okay.
And now it's gonna pay off, baby.
Let's
As
go.
long as we're on the same. Well, no, I mean I just wanted you to know that like I'm holding it. Like I have it on me.
I have been under the assumption that Hunter has been strapped this entire time.
Yes. Okay. Excellent. Good.
He has a
Good.
fully loaded snub-nosed revolver in his pocket this whole time.
You are damn right. Okay. So I point at where Dom is looking. I say, "Are people in there?"
Yeah.
Okay. Then we should attempt to group up so that we can.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past like 20 minutes. There's 2
Right.
people in a car outside, so we should
I'm
probably
going pee. You guys keep grouping up. I'll
go
be
piss
back.
them.
Let's get in there.
Take us with you.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
Okay,
Yeah,
you'll
it's not
come with me.
locked. You get into
Yes!
You get into the back. It looks like it's a little office area, but it's a joint office for both for the auto shop and for the gas station.
Is there any
Okay.
sort of like, I don't know, anything I can use as a self-defense weapon nearby?
There's like a mechanic's wrench that you could easily find.
Well, then I'll pick it up just in case those fucking things grab me again. Give a shit about my credit rating. Go away.
Gib gib. You are not the monster, and the pizza is not the players. You cannot grab it. Okay, so you grab it, and then you enter in. And for Hunter, this is for the first time you're seeing two Scotties sort of standing on a giant pile of salt.
I point my gun.
Whoa! What
Which
are you
one?
doing?
Which one?
They're
Which one of you?
both them. What?
We're actually both Scotty. This is your Scotty, and then I'm this timeline Scotty. I didn't die with all the others because, well, as you know, the Scotties always survive.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened. Okay.
I'm sure you've been suspecting it already. I'm sure.
I kind of figured you were nice to me once, and that was a little much.
What? You're not nice to him? You're nice to him? He's a dick to me.
I fucking hate you guys.
What did we ever do to you?
I like the
He
idea
just-
that was unison.
Yes, it was in unison.
I just look you up and down. I just look him up and down, and just kind of like motion to the olive Scotty.
If you can't handle the Scotty, then don't come at us.
All right,
Anyway.
Esther, you also see Hunter, Braden, Dom re-enter.
Are their clothes green?
Yeah,
Technically, yeah, Dom
I wear
and
a green shirt.
Dom and Hunter are both wearing green shirts. Dom is wearing a pure green shirt, and Hunter is wearing a Celtics jersey.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
am.
Not actually. Oh. When did you get a gun?
I've had a gun.
When? How
Are-
did you get it? How did you?
Okay, so
Acquire it.
are we gonna have the conversation where you press me about how and why I have a gun? Or are we maybe gonna talk about figuring out the situation where I need the gun that we're in right now?
I don't know, man. There's tentacles. Just
Are they
shoot the
co-
thing that moves. I don't know.
Are
You're
they
wearing green, it's
connected?
okay.
Are they connected to something?
Oh, the gun and the tentacle?
You would hear
The
on the glass,
tentacles!
you would hear on the glass of the front just a.
Shit, we
Is
gotta
it a
get V.
tentacle?
V's in the car with the fucking Denny's lady.
Why do we have a Denny's?
From outside?
Yeah,
they
went for the car.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go outside.
You guys are gonna have to drag me out of this car kicking and screaming.
It's like a kid wanting a photo
Yeah.
at Disney.
I'm gonna go out to the car to get them and get their ass in here.
Okay, so you
Good
come out of the convenience store. Kind of, you have to walk over a big pile of salt that's in front of the door.
I'm gonna keep an
Right.
eye on him.
There wasn't the entire
Oh
floor
no, it's a bag.
is just coated. There's a bag of salt.
That's right. It's a bag of salt.
I never opened it because I planned on somehow
Exploding it?
exploding the bag. I haven't
Okay.
decided how yet. We're still looking for some way to do so.
We're still looking for explosives.
Scotty is sitting there with the video game logic of if I shoot it, it'll detonate.
It just ricochets, actually kills him.
So Braden, having a moment of clarity, is actually going to stay with Scotty's out of fear of going back out
Wise.
there.
Well, I'm not going. I'm just watching the door.
The
Like
whole
I'm just
convenience store
watching
moves.
over Hunter, so when if something happens, I can get him out.
Oh yeah, this is gone. Yeah, that has actually moved.
Yeah,
bit.
the Denny's caved
Um,
in.
Yeah, the Denny's caved in, so I can just delete the Denny's.
Goodbye, Denny's.
No.
Here we go. Denny's is gone.
Rest in
No.
peace,
Can't you also
Denny's.
just lock the images?
At least I got my milkshake.
No, because they're
Yeah.
not images, they're tokens.
And?
I don't think I can lock them.
But why did you do that? No, kidding.
Because I wanted you guys to have images.
I know, I'm
I don't
fucking
know.
with you. Calm
'Cause I
down.
didn't. So because I didn't want you guys to make fun of my handwriting like usual. No.
No.
I don't.
You
Handwriting.
make fun of me
don't.
reading. It's the same thing.
True.
So Hunter books it out there. Hunter, you are. I would like you to describe. So you. Oh, there isn't any light out there. Are either of you two holding a camera or lighter?
I don't know.
I was holding a lighter.
You're holding a lighter, so there is light inside the area. There is a vague sense of here. You know what? Fuck it.
Why are you
We go
guys having
black.
tokens on your
You know,
icons?
configuration,
insane.
lighting,
Because
token
we're
vision,
insane, because we
enable.
all lost insanity. I can only see the one Scotty. I can't see the other Scotty now.
Oh, you can't? Oh, let me make sure that both of them are under your ownership then.
Help me.
I'm
Uh,
shining.
Help.
I'm so beautiful.
Help. I can't see. Help. Help.
not
Help.
duplicate.
I don't know if it's because I
Help.
only clicked
Someone
on the
kiss
one.
me.
Like, I don't know how to click on the other one now, though.
Someone's kissing me. Oh.
Someone's kissing me. Well, here, first and foremost, let
someone's
me
kissing me
add a
consensually.
light source real quick.
Hold on. Oh, never mind. Didn't work.
Gay
I do have a
reference.
lighter, so.
There you go. You guys should be able to see a little bit better. I actually don't know
Can't
what
see
you
the other
guys see.
Scotty.
You can't see the other Scotty? Okay, then I'll just go back to what
Ah,
it
that's
was.
me. Sorry.
I will be using that a lot more in the D&D because it's pretty easy to set up. There you guys go.
Yeah, no,
There
that's
he
fun.
is.
We'll try it
Yeah.
another time. That's fun.
Okay, I have
though.
them both selected now if you want to try it again.
Okay, let
You
me.
can do it.
Assuming it doesn't cancel on one.
Modification. Token.
Yeah, okay, I can see them both now. But
Okay.
I have to move them as a group, so they are now conjoined twins.
Congrats, I think.
Okay, so there's an area of light, like right here, around Dom.
That's
Nice.
a big light.
Is it big?
That is
Yeah, it's pretty
Lighter.
enormous.
Then
A
let me
lighter
do
does not shine that bright.
Got a fucking big lighter. What do you want from me?
this light.
That's better.
I would say a little bit bigger, but that's good.
Okay. So Dom has a light. Past that, you can see your character, like what is around your character, and not much past that. It is pitch black at night. So for
Is-
Hunter, you will be running towards where you think a car would be.
I thought you said I had a light.
Do you have a light? No. Dom has a lighter. That's how you
Dom
can.
should be awake so I have a lighter.
Did you have a lighter?
yeah.
I can give you a lighter. It would make sense, I guess. Yeah. And then.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're in a gas station. You guys
Yeah,
could
there's
just
like so many lighters.
grab
Yeah.
a lighter
I was gonna
and walk
ask if we
out.
can make a torch or something.
A
Yeah,
torch
can
would
I
provide more light.
grab a flashlight and turn it on?
Yeah, aren't there like flashlights? in the-
So when
Oh,
you
yeah.
okay, so you're grabbing a flashlight and trying to turn it on.
Well, I'm gonna put batteries in it first.
Yeah.
Obvi.
They don't come
Obvious.
with batteries.
They don't come with battery. Well, there's like the little
There's
the
some,
cheap
but-
ones that you can buy that like turn on from the bottom, the base, like the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's how flashlights turn on, but
well,
they still need
like,
to put you still need to put batteries in the base.
no, not from
Sometimes
talking
you can
about-
pull a tab out and then it's the
Yeah.
flashlight.
Wait,
I'm talking
I
about-
have one. Guys, look. Wait. Guys, look. Wait. I literally have one.
I'm looking. Wait.
Babe, I didn't see it. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, one of those. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
that's,
about.
that's
Those
what I was
she's
talking
so
about. That's what I was just
pretty.
talking about.
Oh yeah, those come with batteries most of the time.
Okay.
Guys, she's
That
so
is
pretty.
true.
At least from what I remember. They have,
She's
like, the-
blinding.
Oh!
Ash, babe.
Have
I
you
don't
been pissing tonight?
Have you been pissed? Please never speak to me again, officer, as I drive away at full speed.
My drinking juice.
Noah
Oh
literally
boy.
yesterday.
Oh no, I just fucking made the sun. Here comes the sun.
Oh, you actually did.
My drinking juice. No. Okay, that's actually awesome. I can, if I do that, I can then see the light sources that you all have. That's good.
Yeah.
I also love everyone's little thing bouncing around in the dark.
Bing, bing, bing,
Uh-huh.
bing.
You're
Um,
here-ish.
Yeah, no, this will make dungeons a lot more fun because then I can have like a full map.
Yeah.
Oh, I had dark
I
vision.
wish I could get access to start making mine.
I do. Yeah, I had dark vision. I had dark
The
vision.
fucking admin password is Kian at 1999.
Oh, finally, I get it.
Yeah.
Turns out that's a full-on
Sorry.
lie.
No, it is not. I made it very easy to remember. Yes, that. No, capital C.
Well, thanks for telling me.
Mm-hmm. So now you both have lights. Or not both of you. Oh wait, I guess actually, I actually can make walls.
I turn on the flashlight.
You click the flashlight, nothing happens.
Darn.
Not because it doesn't have batteries.
I chuck it out. I open the door and I chuck it outside. And this, how do I paint?
I don't know.
I don't know how to paint. Over in this area, you can see my thing.
Yeah, I can see your thing.
Towards the Denny's. I
Over
remember the
here,
Denny's is
over
over here.
here-ish, somewhere here. Here.
Okay. And then, no, I don't want that. I want to make a doorway. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, terrain. Oh, that's actually really cool. Okay, sorry, I just found the wall section. Oh god, the Denny's has moved.
That sounds like not my problem.
So you chuck it that way, it like hits the wall where the door to the Denny's used to be, and like slightly creaks open, and you can like feel the wind flow through as the Denny's is just fucking gone. Thank you for throwing it. As you would see where you threw it, you wouldn't see anything, but you would hear where it had been thrown, just a loud slap and then a drag noise.
I'm gonna turn to Brayden and, well, I'm gonna turn to Brayden and I'm gonna tell him I think it's electrical based. I think the tentacles interfere with the electricity. Don't know how.
Do Jedi do that?
You know, but I don't know. I'm
it
just
didn't
happy our
help with me,
brains
like,
don't
shoot-
count as electricity.
Yeah. It's so lucky that the human body produces no electricity.
Yeah. Brayden wouldn't know
Yeah.
that.
He hasn't watched The Matrix yet.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, Hunter and Hunter, you kind of wander out into the darkness. You're gonna head to, I'm guessing, south. I'm guessing Dom would tell where the car is, right?
Yeah.
I thought you guys were
I-
going together.
No, I'm
No.
watching out for him
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
so that if something happens, I can go get him. But he's pretty capable on his own most of the
Ooh,
time.
what was that, Kian?
Lightning.
Oh, why is it half circles? What?
Because I started adding the walls to the building.
Oh, I
It's-
see. It's
yeah,
like
it's
the
act-
wall that's on top of Dom.
Yeah.
Help me! I've been walled.
Sorry, Dom should technically be right there.
Well,
I
then
was
put
wondering
me
why
where you
Dom's
want me.
circles messed up.
Look, man, I literally just work here. I don't know what you want.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna go on a little rant because I didn't get to do it too much because we didn't actually do any like actual terrain maps. But this thing has a system in which like you can close and open doors. So like if players walk up to a door, it's not automatically open. I can open and close them at will.
Ooh.
And so,
And then
like,
if
if you
there's
guys,
light in the room and there's no light on the other side, you
yeah,
can see
floods
only
in
so
light.
far. I
Yeah,
think you showed me when you first used the app.
yeah, it's really nice. So Hunter, you book it up to the car. Are people in the bus with you right now?
Huh?
I just remembered that that Simon's job is taking people on a bus, and he can't talk like an insane person when he has people in the bus. And I'm worried that he might have picked up said people and now
He
can no
does.
longer talk. Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. So let's deal real quick. So Grace, you see Hunter kind of coming towards the car.
Mm-hmm.
What is your you are still with this lady who is still trying over and over again to start her car,
Yeah.
which I would like to apologize to everyone. I did not understand that a spark plug did not make a mechanical spark.
Mm.
I thought it was a mechanism that used friction to make a spark, not it pulled from the battery.
Mm.
I thought other mechanisms did so. So starting a car actually doesn't affect you.
Ah.
I'll just punch your balls later.
Is okay. Nothing. It doesn't matter. I did some more research because I'd misunderstood how engineering worked. That's all.
Okay.
That's
In
okay.
essence, both the Scotties and this lady should not have been attacked inside their car because when you turn the key, unless there's an electrical current going through the whole car, it doesn't produce more, like, it doesn't cause more electricity to actually start going, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm ranting now.
No,
Back
okay.
to it. Lady in car trying to turn it on over and over again, and you sitting in car looking at her trying to start it on over and over again as tendrils kind of slap now more on the roof.
Well, I don't want to leave the car, but I can recognize things are getting pretty dicey.
Mm-hmm.
So I start backseat coaching her on how to start the car, even though I don't know anything. I just feel like I have to do something.
All right, roll me a drive auto check. Would you have a 60 in?
Okay, all right, okay.
You're like, you're flooding the engine.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no. No.
I thought that was a 68. Nope. You kind of lean over and you're like, you're flooding the engine. It's not that old of a car.
Mhm.
Oh. Well, you're doing something, Rock.
Mhm. So
My
right.
car's just poorly maintained because I'm on a Denny's waitress salary. I'm sure it'll turn on eventually.
If I slap the steering wheel, do I get advantage? Come on, baby. It always works.
It does. It does. Sound logic.
Mhm.
So yeah, no. Back to until Simon can speak once more. Back to the house of candy and such. So far it seems like the inside of the gas station is relatively safe.
Has there been any noticeable factors that the tentacles have been
They have slapped the glass.
well, no, like that
Oh.
they've been afraid of the salt. Or not so much afraid, but like have touched the salt and
You have
some
not yet
kind of
seen
reaction.
one touch the salt. So you
All
don't
right.
know. But
Scotty is going to open that bag in
okay.
front of the door, like kind of cut off the top, take a
Mhm.
handful, open up the front door, yell to Dom about the information about the electrical currents and the idea that the tentacles are attracted to electricity, but while doing that is going to try and chuck a handful of salt at the tentacles that are like tapping on the windows.
Okay. The ones that are like tapping, they seem to be more like investigating, and I would like you to make a. I want to say, if only we were playing D&D and I could just say an athletics check.
Athletics.
Because you're yeeting it, you're like throwing it. Just roll a
tossing
dex
it.
check.
A dex. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do that then. 17.
1738. Oh yeah, no, you very much succeed in throwing the salt onto one of the tentacles, and it very quickly kind of goes and starts like twisting, and then goes away, and doesn't seem to return.
It doesn't
Whoa.
like salt also, and then I'll close the door.
I'm standing right next to you. You did not need to scream.
Why are you outside the store?
I'm not. I'm
Oh,
standing
are
like
you
at.
inside?
I'm standing
when
like.
you said you're standing watching, I thought you were like just outside
Oh, okay.
watching this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
No,
made me
are you
roll thing.
inside the
okay.
building?
No, I am outside, but he is screaming right next to my ear because
I'm
he
not
said
screaming.
you
I
said
know
you
you're
yelled.
outside.
Oh,
Yelling at yeah.
Like I'm yelling towards you, like yelling off to you, like telling you.
oh. Okay.
Wait. Huh?
I don't know. You're the game master.
Investigation create wizard.
Huh? I don't like the sound of that.
Create wizard.
Send decoy rolls to players?
What?
The fuck?
These are in my GM tools.
Who'd you roll that to then?
To Adam, Britt, Grace, guest,
didn't get
Irene,
it.
Mac, Simon. So I wonder if like my next roll
Keeper
will be
privately
fake
rolled
then.
some dice.
Oh, because my roll. I don't know. That's odd.
I wonder
Huh?
if they're just decoy.
That one I saw.
That one you
This
saw.
is 10 though.
Oh my word! No, that exists so that I can click it. So you guys think I rolled something.
Oh. Okay.
Make it look like you were.
It's just a scare button.
Boo.
Boo. Privately rolled some dice.
What do you mean by that? What did you mean by that?
But yeah, no. So you successfully prove your theory that salt will deter the tentacles. When you chuck it at it, could you please roll me a? I know it's not very high for other maybe, but an awareness check.
Spot hidden?
Spot hidden. I hate that there isn't like a generic perception.
33. Almost half.
33 out of almost half. Okay, nice. You notice that the tentacles are not made of an organic mass. They look almost like twisted rebarb in the shape of a tentacle.
Is it just me or is he like
Skipping.
his audio weird?
Yeah.
Whose audio?
Okay.
Ian's. It sounds like
Oh,
he's a CD
Is this
skipping.
better?
He
Yeah.
sounds fine to me.
Oh. Odd. I wonder what it is. Do I need to repeat myself then?
A little bit, but I think I got the gist of it. It's not like
Yeah, the tentacles don't look organic. They yeah, it looks like twisted rebarb is the easiest way I could describe it.
Okay. I'm gonna pretend I know what that looks like, but we'll continue as if I did.
I'm gonna post a picture now.
It's like metal.
So rebarb
I'm
is
good.
the
We can
like it's
continue. I'm gonna
okay.
pretend I know what it looks like.
Yeah.
It does. I don't think it really matters.
Not really.
Farmers.
Get out of here, you little ape man. What do you want? Oh, okay, yeah, you can play with that. You can play with a piece of cardboard. So yeah, no. I'm guessing Scotty, you'll then retreat back into the building.
Oh yeah. As soon as I check the salt, I'm gonna close the door.
Okay. Once the salt has been chucked, the tendrils will stop touching the glass. They all kind of away after a moment.
Poggers.
Get out of here, you little ape. As they do, Dom, I need you to make me a strength or dex check.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yippee.
Would you like to push it?
No.
No. Tentacle grab. Start taking a little bit.
What? You didn't even roll to contest it.
Oh yeah, I didn't roll to contest it. Let's see if I get lower. If I get a 99
Or 100. I think that's still.
or 100, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, yeah. There's no point. I was gonna say because like you don't have to push it unless it really matters.
Yeah, that's fair. Would you like to push it, Mac?
No.
No? Okay. So Mac, you feel the tendrils kind of wiggle around you as they start moving away from the glass. They start like moving towards you and grabbing at your feet.
Do I see that considering that Dom has
Yeah,
a
yeah. You see the
lighter?
through like the candlelight, the lighter light. You see the tendrils start grabbing at Dom.
Oh shit. And then both Scotties are gonna run out with salt in hand, salt in tow.
Okay.
Like they're one's gonna carry the bag out, the other one's gonna have like 2 handfuls.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
he's just gonna shotgun all of it towards Dom,
Towards
like
Dom.
towards the tentacle before he gets too high in the air.
Okay, nice. So I would like both Scotties to make me dex saving throws then. Okay.
57 and a 33. Both
Okay.
decks.
Dom, you kind of feel yourself getting a bit lifted up into the air, and then the Scotties rush out with salt and like like it's rice on your wedding.
For you.
Like it's rice on your wedding. They just pelt you. And the tendrils kind of go and retract.
We should probably go help Hunter too.
Probably. And I'll.
See?
So
heading
the
that
one
way.
Scotty's gonna grab the bag of salt, and then the other Scotty's again gonna grab 2 handfuls and just.
Is there any
they're
way I
gonna
can?
start-
Oh, sorry.
Can I have a knife?
Yeah, you can find a pocket knife here.
I want like one of those big ass knives that we saw at Yellowstone in like the display
Oh,
case.
was Britt in the gas station too?
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right.
So now
I
it is
was
Britt and
I was
Braden.
thinking,
in
I
the
was like,
gas
I'm
station.
worried. I just left Braden by himself in the gas station, but it's all right. There's a lot of salt in the ground. They're fine.
And Fago.
And Fago.
But
Braden
no,
has
I
found the
want a
Fago.
knife and I'm really trying to think. And rope.
You just
And
trying to hang
rope?
yourself?
No, I'm gonna have the rope so that I could like I don't want to say like tie down something that would like try to attack me if that makes sense. I just want rope.
I mean, I'm assuming you and Braden both saw us chuck the salt and the tentacles walk away.
I feel like I would have to roll for Braden.
He did
Yeah,
verbally
that's fair.
also say salt.
Yes, I did like voice it towards.
Yeah, I'd also feel like Braden, no matter what, like if he gets grabbed, he's gonna chuck the closest thing to him, so he will chuck salt.
Right. I still want the knife though.
Okay. They don't have knives like that at this rest stop, but they do have
Yeah.
pocket knives.
I
They
take
have the
that.
ones with the scrolls, so they look cool.
Yeah, they look
Yeah.
cool. This is really cool. It will break the instant you try and use it. No.
I want a Hello Kitty one.
Oh,
It was made in a North Korean sweatshop.
Oh, what the fuck?
Not the Timu shop.
Not the Temu shop, yeah.
Not Timu.
There's so many people though. Like, I
Oh.
bought this off of Temu, and I'm like, you did what?
Did who now?
God, I fucking working Amazon. I ask people like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" They're like, Timu. Oh my god.
I know the cool shit. I'm just like, what? I don't want to use
I'll be
Temu.
right back.
Oh
Mhm.
my word, what is going on? Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my word, it's Gib. Oh my word, that's what it is.
Oh, good.
Gib was half on my keyboard, and I was like, I just wanted to move you slightly closer to Brayden so you could see each
I
other.
was wondering who was drawing.
Yeah, that was me trying to move Brit's character, but Gib sleeping on my control
The young goat.
because he is trying to get to my Peeba.
You just
are
like
Gib.
me for real.
No, see, Simon, if you want my Peeba, you look at me with big eyes, and then you go, please, and I give you a slice.
That's
he just,
true.
He just sits there, and he like slowly, inch by inch, tries to crawl closer until I throw him halfway across the floor, and it all starts over again.
Incredible.
Wonk.
What a guy.
What a
Little
guy.
gremlin. So
Hunter's back,
Hunter, you
yay!
arrive at Victoria and Gretchen's car.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's move these guys a little back then. You arrive at Victoria and Gretchen's car. Victoria is kind of like yelling vague mechanical stuff like, have you checked the Cadillac converter? Maybe that's why it's not starting. And the waitress is just looking over like, this isn't a Cadillac.
That's why it needs to be converted. Duh.
Guys, we gotta get inside. Like now.
Why?
Because we have deterrents inside and out here. You guys are completely exposed.
Car is the way to go.
Oh, and are you having any success with that?
Yes.
Tentacle hits the ceiling again.
It's like that Harry Potter, or that part in Harry Potter with the tree
The
hitting
Whomping Willow,
Yeah.
You're not getting shit done out here by yourself, and that's not going to change. We need to get inside and figure this out as a group.
I'm
in a
not
place that's
by
more safe.
myself. I'm
I'm back.
not by myself.
Oh. What was that?
I'm still not by myself.
I said we need to figure it out as a group inside where it's safer,
Car
which
is
is
safe.
still true. No, the fuck it's not.
Oh my god.
Car is safe as you just watch the driver get yanked out and just dragged into the darkness.
I gotta see if Scotty thinks of it. High or low?
I will pick low.
Simon, I'm just gonna say, unfortunately, you're gonna have to like drag me out of the car.
I wish
You-
Scotty was
Your mania
smarter.
does not stop you from self-preservation. I need to
What?
make this clear. Yes.
Okay.
Your mania is like it's not like a I need to be in a car or else I will kill someone. It's like if I see a car and I can get to it, I want to be there. But you just watched the Denny's waitress get dragged into the darkness screaming. You're getting out of the car.
Okay, fine. I'll get out of the car. Okay.
Yay, we did it.
Simon, you just watched the Denny waitress get dragged into the darkness screaming. You lose 3 sanity.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
I was looking away.
My eyes are closed. I'm legally blind.
I was looking somewhere else.
You lose 3 sanity. Please,
Nope,
someone
nope,
roll
nope, it's too
roll
dark.
Simon
Nope,
a
No,
D100.
I forbid anyone for rolling for my sake. I didn't see
Ooh.
shit. Oh, so I can't see my friends, but I can see the thing that hurts me? Oh no, I can't see fuck all. I didn't see that shit. Let's get inside. You said it's pitch black out there.
You can still hear someone screaming.
Nope.
I plug my ears.
That's legally.
We filled our ears with beeswax.
Is this about the time we walk up
Yeah,
there?
this is like you guys are walking over. I wouldn't state like you meet them halfway, I'd say.
Oh, okay, okay, for sure.
So
for
like
sure.
right around. Oh,
Guys, inside in the building, maybe inside.
Jingle, jingle.
jingle jingle. Does everyone just end up going back inside or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we're standing there, I'm gonna explain the situation to Hunter. At least both Scotties at the same time are gonna try to explain it. One is gonna start with talking about electric and how they are pertaining about it, but the other one's gonna start with assault as a deterrent.
Cool. Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay, that's good news. So we have a way to keep ourselves safe. Excellent.
Back in
so
If you were able to understand it, then sure.
I wish I was in the car.
Back inside the gas station, there is the subtle sound of chugging.
What?
It's mango.
In the darkness, I can't tell they're not Doritos.
Okay. Actually, that makes sense. I can get behind that logic.
God damn it, Cat! What are you doing, man?
Hey, Kian, do you still have the phobia wheel, the phobia chart open?
I can get it up real quick.
I need the number of two different numbers, or the phobia
Okay.
of two different numbers. Which
Hit
one
me with it.
is 23?
23 would be cardiothelius, the uncontrollable compulsion to see maps everywhere.
Okay, that's the one I do have. So I need 74 is the other one.
74 is omniomania, the obsession with names, people, places, things.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, thank you.
I don't exactly know what that would mean, and I think like I interpreted of like you want to know the history of them, or like where they come from, or knowing everybody's name. You're a fae now.
Wait, me?
No, not you. Don't worry.
Oh,
Oh.
it's hilarious to have the old world Scotty, because that's the one I had it for, was names of any and everything. It's funny
Uh-huh.
that that's the one that
Oh yeah, because he
has
never
that,
got
because
anyone's name right.
I was calling everyone by like what I thought they said their name was.
Victor?
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 I miss this
Wait,
so much.
you're a girl?
How we
Victor
feeling?
Nation.
How
we
we
feeling?
feeling?
How we feeling?
But yeah, no. So everybody's now back into this inside the gas station. The Denny's has collapsed. The auto shop, it still seems to be relatively fine. And the salt seems to be doing its job. What it's doing, I won't explain exactly. But yeah.
Interesting.
Keeping them at bay at least. And
Mhm.
not
God,
in
I
our
wish
space.
I wish Scotty thought of this. I thought of it, and I think it's a great idea, but Scotty did it.
Text it to me.
Is there any way I can get like a small fire going? And,
Yeah,
like,
no.
the-
You guys also have road flares.
but that's gonna last for like 2 seconds.
Road flares last like an hour. What?
Yeah, you're thinking of regular flares that shoot up and
Oh.
go pew. Road flares like light up and then they stay on the road.
That I guess I'll light one in here just to get us some light.
Okay. And then I will put a door right here. Ah, okay, there we go.
I don't think Scotty's smart enough to do that, which is why I asked the high or low earlier.
Yeah.
I think it's a great
I-
idea.
I will real quick just I like your idea. I will real quick text you why that would not work.
Oh. Oh, you're so right.
Oh, wow.
So you activate a flare.
It's luckily Scotty didn't think of it then.
Yeah, no, it would have. The flare illuminates the area that you guys are in.
Yay.
Yeah.
Even a little bit outside.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why there's a fucking hole in the wall, but there is.
Glory hole.
The tentacle starts to go in.
Ah!
Oh, no, I'm
Someone's
gay.
got to get on their knees.
I'll do it. I'm the
Plug
gay one.
hole.
I volunteer tribute.
Yeah, no, Esther would be into that. No, I'm
Mhm.
joking. But yeah, no,
Creating with them now? Oh, come on.
you guys now see everybody is inside here. The the gas station isn't like in shambles, but it's a pretty big mess.
Yeah.
I
In
mean,
the
yeah,
sense,
all the
yeah, the
floor is
whole
covered with salt.
the whole area is covered in salt. Braden has made like a slight mess and very clearly stained his shirt with red pop.
Nice.
He realizes now in horror that it's not red pop. It is Faygo strawberry.
No.
No.
That is Fado Red Pop. That's what it is.
They have like a spring one that's pink.
Huh?
Oh
It's
no.
also strawberry.
Yeah.
But it's pink.
I don't know. I know that red pop
Hey, go
is
get your shit
technically
together.
supposed to be strawberry, but oh no, it's a peach. You're
Oh.
right. Yeah, it is. It's a peach. He has the
Oh,
peach pop.
how did he not taste the difference?
Braden just thinks all Faygo is red pop in my mind.
So fair.
That's a good headcanon.
Like that, yeah.
So yeah, no, everybody is now inside the building. Everything is relatively safe for the moment.
Scotty's gonna wet. One of the Scotties is gonna wet their hand, put it in the salt, the bag of salt, and then he's just gonna try and he's not going outside. What the fuck are you going outside for?
I was testing to see if the door worked. That's all.
Oh no. And he's gonna
I'm not going
he's gonna
outside.
wet his hand, and he's gonna get the salt to stick to it, and then he's gonna try and like whip his hand towards the window to see if the salt sticks on the window.
A salt gun.
What do you
Assault.
repeat what you're doing?
He's wetting his hand,
Uh-huh.
sticking it in the bag of salt to get some
Okay.
salt to stick to it. Like it's
Okay.
his hand's not like drenched, but it's wet, moist,
Okay.
and he's gonna chuck. Probably wet so that it still has a little water. It's working now. A little salt water on the salt, whatever. He's gonna chuck out the window, see if it sticks to the window.
It does seem to the salt would stick vaguely to the window for a couple seconds, but that's more like what happens when anything that's wet is thrown at a non-wet surface. Kind of like when you throw like, I don't know, wet paper towel.
Yeah.
True.
Huh? Wait, what?
Are you picking up a handful of salt and getting it wet?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then trying to put it on the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sticks there, but then
Oh,
as the
okay.
salt dries, it would start falling off.
Okay. Okay, that makes
Well,
more
yeah,
sense.
it would start falling off vaguely, but like it does actually slightly stay there, I feel like. There's a thin coating of salt on the glass.
Yeah, crusty.
Seeing that works, he's gonna continue and do that to like all the windows.
I'll do it.
The other Scotty's gonna be like,
just
that's a
rhythmic-
great idea, and the other one's gonna start joining in.
I'll help.
the
I'll help.
rhythmic washing of the glass with the salt.
It's like flicking
In the-
holy water.
Yeah, it's like flicking
Yeah.
holy water in the bright red light of the road flare. Just ooh.
Ian, I have a question.
Ask away.
Would other Hunter have had like a shotgun in his car?
In his car, yeah.
Okay.
Where are
I'm
you gonna
gonna.
find shotgun shells?
Well,
Oh wait,
presumably
there
it
already
would
got
have-
some.
So I stand up and I say, "Okay, I have a plan. I'll be right back." And I'm gonna go out to the car.
Oh my god.
Okay.
If he's going
We
back to the
never
car,
saw him
I want to go
again.
back to the
No,
car.
you stay here. I'm doing something dangerous.
Dangerous,
Everyone else, stay
dangerous.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab something.
He's just
What's
going to
that
get
blue
milk.
circle right there?
That
Oh,
actually ignore it.
Did you take a road flare with you or no?
Would you have taken a road flare or would you have just taken the lighter?
I would have just taken the lighter.
Okay, that's what I was bringing with you.
Okay. Swell.
Also, are you going to leave the door open or closed?
I will close it.
It's
Okay.
a gas station. I think the door would just kind of shut on its own.
It would if the place had power.
Huh? You don't need Is
Oh,
it
What
an
is it?
automatic door?
Yeah, it's one of those wing
Oh.
wing.
Okay.
I thought it
I
was
I
a
know
double
it's just one
door.
of those push doors. I've never seen an
Yeah, I thought-
automatic on a gas
I've
station.
seen it.
No, that's a lie. I go to one every now, like once in a blue moon.
So you end up going over to where your car is. You would begrudgingly walk over to find that the hood has been ripped off and the battery is gone.
Damn.
Okay. That's annoying, but it's fine.
I
thought you
said that never happened.
No. It still would have been eaten. It's just Hunter wasn't there to try and fight it off in this timeline. He
Huh?
just got whumped.
But I thought you just said earlier about the spark plug thing and how they wouldn't have been attacked based on. No
It still
spark.
goes after sources of power, so a battery emits power generally, doesn't it? Because it's holding energy.
I guess.
It wouldn't have come after
Yeah.
you because you turned the car on. So it wouldn't have tried to get into the car where the key was. That's what I thought.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it still would have attacked the car. It just wouldn't have attacked the Scotties. The Scotties would have been sitting there watching as this thing tore into the front of the car and just watched in horror. So yeah, no, you get into your trunk, you pop your trunk open, you kind of look inside the car, and you find a shotgun and about 12 shotgun rounds.
W. Okay. I grab the shotgun. I put my revolver back into my pocket, and into my other pocket, I put all the shotgun shells.
Okay, and then I'm guessing you're moving back towards the gas station.
So, are there any tentacles around?
None that you can see. So far, it is quiet.
Okay.
Not good.
Do I have my cell phone?
You do.
Okay. I would like to. It's still holding the shotgun. In my other hand, I grab my cell phone and I turn it on. Attempt to turn it on.
Yeah, you attempt to turn it on, and nothing happens, but eventually you do kind of hear this sort of sound that kind of, the easiest way I could describe it is like the sound of industrial sludge moving.
Ugh.
Interesting. Okay.
Like it sounds like wet liquid metal, but not hot.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
eventually you would see one of the like tentacles kind of moving kind of through the air towards the phone. And you would kind of, because you're looking, I'm guessing, at it, you would
Yeah.
see that it looks more like twisted rebarb than any organic living thing.
Okay. I put my phone away, and I'm going to attempt to follow the tentacle to its origin.
Okay. Okay, what would this be? Let me see. Um, can someone just roll first? Are you attempting to sneak around it so it doesn't just grab you?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Um, then first I'd need you to make me a strength or dex save. You have a choice of strength, which is at 65, or dex that's at 60, and who would you like to roll for you?
Where is it attempting to grab me?
At first it's trying to grab the hand that was holding the cell phone.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to, because you put your cell phone away and that's when it sort of gets close enough to start grabbing you. It seems to be on like a delayed perception.
Okay. So when I put the cell phone away and it starts trying to grab me, is it trying to like wrap around my waist?
No, it's like wrapping around like your wrist.
Okay. If I let it wrap around my wrist, can I walk along like where it's trying to pull me?
Yeah, no. As it kind of wraps around your wrist, the sort of rusty, soggy metal kind of presses up against you. And as you're kind of looking closer at it, you can see something kind of under the twisted rebarb that looks somewhat organic, like almost gelatinous would be the way I'd describe it.
Okay.
And yeah,
Interesting.
and I would also like to note, as it sort of, it's not aggressive in its gripping of your hand. It's kind of like
Right.
prodding with the end of the tentacle at the palm of your hand, confused, and then kind of without letting go of your hand, it kind of continues to then stretch down towards your pocket where you would put your
Okay.
cell phone.
Can I kind of like guide it into wrapping around my waist instead of my wrist?
Yeah, you could do that. It would kind of more after it gets around your waist, it would more kind of aggressively grab you so it has a hold of you, but
Okay.
it's not like tearing apart at you. Like I would note, anybody who's been grabbed by it knows that it's picking you up, but the easiest way I could put this without like fully explaining everything is that it's grabbing you in the same way that like a curious animal would, not like
Yeah.
how a predator would.
Yeah. Okay. Um so now that it's grabbed me, I'm going to attempt to follow it to its source.
Okay. It would kind of like vaguely start to lift you as you started walking. It's not stopping you, like you're still
Okay.
kind of tiptoeing along, and it's kind of like taking you to its source itself. That seems to be
Okay.
its objective.
Swell.
I will need like 10 seconds real quick.
Okay, no rush.
Because I didn't expect any of you to really see its source, so now I get to draw the whole thing.
Excellent.
It will not be
That's
a
pretty
good
crazy.
drawing. It'll be a basic drawing.
It'll be a 10-second drawing.
I said like 10 minutes. Did I say 10 seconds?
You did say
did.
10 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah, no
I meant
worries.
10 like it'll probably not be 10 minutes. It'll be like 5, but
And this is
Yeah,
why
no
I
worries.
wanted
Better
to
not
wait
be
for
in
Hunter
math
because he's a
minutes.
freak.
what'd you say?
I said, and this is why I wanted to wait for Hunter because he's a freak. Because last week we got to the thing and Kian was like, "Oh, we should keep going," and I was like, "Well, we should wait for Simon because we don't know what Hunter's gonna do. He's a fucking
Simon's
wild
always
card.
got the freak plans.
Always got
I
some
have
weird shit."
my mind is an enigma.
My mind is an enigma.
My problem
Britt,
my
don't
approach-
fucking distract me when I'm working on something with Gibbon videos. How dare you? You monster.
I mean, that would be the thing to do.
Because it's been slowly making its way towards the stop. So and then let here and go like this and go. I'm gonna probably like this would be the easiest way. There we go.
What was that?
So I'm gonna move the light over to it first so that you can see.
I scaled.
You really can't see it. I'm just gonna turn off lighting then real quick, just so everyone can see it.
Don't show
Uh,
me. Don't show me.
I just drew this, Brit. It's not gonna be scary.
Don't show me.
Ah!
As you are
Original
eventually
circus. It has a vagina.
It has a vagina.
it's a vagina.
Sorry.
Eventually you are brought inside the darkness. It is the first thing you notice as the tentacle begins to take you into the woods. You notice high above, almost like a lighthouse, sort of looking through it, through the darkness, a giant green glowing eye that kind of vaguely looks down towards you all. Not you all, towards Hunter, that is slowly being dragged towards it, but not dragged in a malicious sense. It's now just kind of staring at you as it takes you towards it.
What's up, dude? Come here often.
Did you just have to pick up people?
Oh. Just with fear. Hard cutaway.
Hard cut back to the people in the whenever Hunter went.
Huh. Well, he's probably doing something crazy. Oh, yes, it says, guys, I have horrible news. Yes.
So I guess, well, I'll save like the lore of what this thing is until after you guys either try and kill it or die to it.
Kill it.
I said try to. I never said you succeeded.
Whoever said try?
He is going there with a shotgun.
Well, he is. Don't you know the Scotties always survive?
Two things you gotta know about Scotty. Scotty doesn't know, and Scotty always survives.
Scotty doesn't know because he always survives.
Oh yeah, Scotty. Adam? What is your opinion of root beer?
Root beer?
Mhm.
I like root beer.
Root beer
I'll be right
slap.
back.
Okay.
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 Hey Adam, what's your opinion on root beer? Cool. Fuck you. Anyway.
That's what I was expecting. I got a new headset coming. It's in Thailand right now.
Oh.
That's all.
Ooh.
Noah's supposed to be getting an iPad. That's
Honey sugar.
in New Mexico, I
Honey
think.
sugared. Oh, it's one of these. Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is it a twist off?
Yeah, that's what off.
Okay.
If you're a real man.
I'm guessing not a real man. I popped it off.
Sprecher's root beer. The root beer for all of the Midwest.
I mean, we quite literally have not your father's root beer in the fridge.
Isn't that alcoholic?
Yeah, but it's still
Yeah,
root
this is-
beer. You
That's
asked
fair.
me what my opinion on root beer was.
I didn't know if that was the type of root beer you liked or not.
I just like root beer.
Fair enough. I don't know. I've met quite a few people who utterly despise it. So
Really?
How could they do that?
yeah,
Oh,
it's a. I don't know. A lot of people think it's way too sweet.
Well, there are some root beers that are very sweet.
Poorly made ones.
Yeah.
They've clearly never enjoyed a cool glass of mug.
Mugs root beers got that dog in me.
So root beer is
Look at
very
that dog.
Michigan. Like the two
Oh, yeah.
biggest producers of root beer are both Michigan based.
No, I get that. That doesn't surprise me. We're just like that. We're awesome.
I've also been watching this one guy who reviews pizzas, and he was like, now I'm going to review all the unique types of American pizza. And he forgot the Detroit deep dish, and his comment section is is like blowing up. He's a European, and he's like, what the fuck is a Detroit deep dish? I know about the Chicago deep dish. And everybody is like, you monster.
We're gonna kill you.
What's
The
the
state of-
difference?
A Chicago deep dish has the sauce on the top.
Oh, okay. And then the toppings in the
Where's
middle.
the cheese?
Yeah.
And then
It's under the
whereas
sauce.
Where's
the other
the
one
cheese?
is just like a deep dish but a normal pizza.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of like what I have in the fridge right now.
Yeah, that would be a deep dish. Are you gonna eat that?
I have been meaning to eat it, but
Okay.
life has been life, so I haven't.
What happened in Grand Rapids today?
Oh, my father's in the my grandfather's in the hospital.
Oh my
Aw.
word, I'm so sorry, man.
I'm sorry.
That's all
Evan.
right. Yesterday was a hard day, and then I found that out. So
Mm.
lovely.
Yeah, that's gotta suck. But hey, you came home to a cleaned bathroom. I finally put that shit away that they just left there. And I have a
Yes.
plan for the hole until they fix it.
I meant to call them this morning and ask them an update on that, and I forgot. So
I have talked to the maintenance people when I see them in the hall. So
I've never
they
seen
know
anyone
it's
in the hall.
so they know it needs to get fixed. My current plan is to find a poster and just put it over the hole.
Okay.
You should put Digital Circus.
No, I'm thinking probably like a pinup of Dean Winchester. No.
Just like a
Cardboard
rock
cutout in front of
hard
the window
dick.
with a light. If Simon would just drop off these piece of fucking shit people, then we can continue on
All
with our
these
very
nurses and
important
doctors.
game.
Just kick him out.
Guys, you want to watch this
I
dramatic
know.
video of dogs?
Also, Simon, since you can hear me, are you available tomorrow, like maybe earlier in the day, to sit down and actually like make your character?
What? No.
Okay. Because as it stands, for once, you're the last one. But we already know what you're playing.
What is he playing? I'm curious.
Goliath Fighter, I think, is what he wants to play. Goliath Hermit Smith.
Well, thanks, Simon, for telling me.
Sorry.
Guys, you should look.
Isn't that what you told me when you were in VC with me? Was a Goliath Smith?
That's what I was expecting. I wanted Simon to either choose to tell me or keep it a secret.
That's fair. No, I'm gonna tell everybody.
Yeah, they did.
I'm gonna tell everybody what everybody's playing.
What am I playing, Kian?
You're
You're
not
not.
playing.
Diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
You are playing getting personal help and going back to therapy.
So your usual life.
It's my usual life.
Mhm, mhm.
Mhm.
I know that Grace is playing something quite fun.
Yeah.
Everybody's playing something quite fun. I really hope that Bloke is able to fully play with us because I think his character will be very fun to have around.
Is he
They-
actually British?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
He has
fun.
that beautiful mid-England accent. He's from
That's
like
fun.
he's from the south of Yorkshire. Would probably be where I'd estimate. Sort of the coal belt area. He's from their equivalent of the Midwest.
Nice.
The area that
Ian!
used to be highly industrial but now is fucked over. Yeah, Britt?
Look at my
Oh.
video.
Oh my word. A very dramatic little chonk.
Look at him.
Perfect.
That's Gib Gib each time I throw him across the room. He acts like he gets hurt. No, I'm joking.
That's me when I get a shot.
Oh my! Those things just make noise to make noise.
Yes.
I would never own.
Oh.
Oh, look at that guy!
Oh, baby.
Oh, poor boy. He's so scared. Oh.
Oh.
Aw, you shit? You poop your diaper?
What the hell is wrong with that guy?
No. Oh, don't be
Oh.
scared. Oh god, he's hiding. Oh.
What?
Oh. Show
Jesus
them the
Christ.
monkey video. Show everybody the monkey video.
I'm gonna show the monkey video. I will. This is what I sent Kian.
Whale drum.
Thanks.
Those aren't monkeys. Those are lemurs.
It says lemur.
Yeah.
Penis monkey.
Hep, hep.
What?
Hep. It's a villager monkey. At some point, I want to play wizard with a gibbon familiar. I would love to play a bard with a gibbon familiar.
What's a gibbon familiar?
Like a fine familiar that's a gibbon.
What is a gibbon?
It's a
It's
type
a
of
monkey.
monkey. Come look
Oh,
at Britt's
okay.
video.
Because
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you were saying that, I was thinking Gib as a familiar.
Oh, no,
Oh.
no, no. This is probably where I got the name Gib thinking on it now. No, I think Gib came
They
before.
look like they're
What the
gonna
hell? Ooh, those
Oh.
things are scary. I'm coming.
Thanks
I'm
for
hungry.
telling us.
No, that's what the owl said.
He has been crowned.
Oh.
He will not give you your acceptance letter.
Oh. Oh.
Aw. Out.
Sorry.
Mhm.
I love them. Oh.
I will never forgive Hogwarts for making.
He's just chilling now.
Oh, let me show.
We'll do the Jesus. It's
Oh,
30
okay. One moment.
do-
Yeah, it's a 30-second video.
You restart. I lost.
Configuration, lighting. Okay, so token visibility is off. Look at it.
Okay, I leave. I'm done.
All right, there we go. So you're back, right, Simon?
Yes.
All right. So you are being dragged into the woods. You see a giant green eye that is looking down at you from like the towering above the trees.
Don't you have a
and-
picture of it?
Yeah, I posted it. Oh yeah, I need to send it directly to you. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good, man.
It's time
It
to go
is
to heaven,
coming
child.
soon. There you go.
The hawk.
Sweet.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh god, I'm tired. Fuck.
As it kind of lifts you up, you get hit as you get closer to it specifically. You get hit with this foul, wretched stench of like sulfur and toxic waste and like dirty water.
Dirty bone
Okay.
winter.
But also like organic smells of like natural decay, burning wood, and other such stuff. As it kind of like at this point, the tentacle has mostly been like hovering you a good like maybe like 2 feet off the ground. It now like starts raising you up more.
Raises you up.
You raise me up.
It's time to go to heaven, child. Wait, no, stop, don't
Stop.
resist.
Don't resist. Stop it. So are you doing anything at this point or
No, I'm
no?
assuming it's bringing me close to its face.
Yeah. Yeah, it brings you
Okay.
up to look at you with its big old eye. And it's just kind of staring at you as it brings you up this way. And you can kind of see now that it's up there, what could best be described as gel before, you're now seeing its whole physical body is made of this, but it also like is coated in, the easiest way I could describe it is a living swamp that has been heavily polluted.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wave. I say, hello, it's good to meet you.
No response.
Yeah, I figured. So, kind of awkward. Me and my friends and I are kind of on like a road trip, and it's a little important. We kind of we gotta skedaddle. But the problem is that we need our car batteries, and you kind of took those, which I get. It's totally fine. But what I was wondering if, because we're gonna come back, so we'll come back through here. So here's the deal that I would propose to you. You give us our car batteries back, and we're at the gas station. I'm sure you know the one. And so so the deal that I propose, you give our car batteries back, we put them in, we get out of here. But on our way back through a couple days from now, we will bring you 3 car batteries to sort of to replace the ones that you're giving back to us, and then also an extra one as sort of like to cover the cost of your time, and kind of like interest, right? So that way we can
It
get out of
brings
here.
you a
We can go
little
get
bit
stuff done.
closer to its eye, just kind of looking at you.
So it's a win-win, right? You get more in return than you would get right now, and we get to go to where we're going and do what we got to do, and then also get home. Does that?
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm so sorry. I do
Words
not
right
know
out of
what
your mouth.
I do not know what you just said, and that's my fault. And I am sorry about that. But yeah, that doesn't.
It like starts lowering you further and further down until it like sets you down at its feet, and you see that tendril with the bit of rebarb kind of go back up into the sky, where then you see like the storm around you, lightning keeps like you've noticed that there has been lightning, but none of it's hitting the ground. It's all hitting these tendrils that are up in the air. And it kind of
Okay.
looks down at you, and just a singular tiny more liquidy one kind of spits out a car battery at your feet.
Yay!
Amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're gonna get out of your hair, but it should, like, it's a short trip. We should be back in just a couple of days, and we will get that electricity right to you post haste. Thank you so much for working with me. And
And then it like one of its tendrils like pats you on the head.
sweet, awesome. I knew you were chill, knew you were sweet, love it. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a couple days, and I take off back towards the gas station.
All right, cool.
Present me with this one solid, and I will in turn present you with more solids.
Yeah. As you kind of get further in, you kind of look at the car battery, and it kind of hurts to hold.
Ouch.
is the easiest way I'd put it, but like in a way of like it's very, very, very hot.
Who's been
Maybe.
stroking it?
Ooh.
No.
It might be. Wait. It might be overcharged. I'm sure that wouldn't cause any problems.
Just the fucking scene from Home Alone 2 where the guy just gets turned into a skeleton. So yeah, no, it kind of as that sort of happens, it starts looking with its eye. You notice it just looking with its eye towards the city of Buffalo and starts moving towards it.
Where we're going.
But yeah, no, you're dropped off in the woods. You have a vague idea of how to get back.
Hell yeah, I'm going back then.
You eventually end up back at the wreckage of the Denny's.
Hell yeah.
The flare burning right through the glass windows of the
Does the car battery have like goop on it?
Sorry, that was me.
No. Actually, as the tendril kind of hands it to you, you would notice at like touching the tendril just a bit because you accidentally like touched it when you grabbed the battery. It is just water.
Hell yeah.
So it looks like gel because that's the only way that your brain can comprehend a solid liquid.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense. I'll dry it off.
Okay.
Because it'll be conducting electricity shortly, so I'll dry it off.
Yeah, no, the battery that you're holding, you kind of look at it, and it looks to be from the 50s. Like, it'll still work, but it's an old battery.
Old battery.
I gotta get a new one when we get to where we're going anyway, so.
So yeah, no, you arrive back now at the place. You make your way inside. Wait, why am I doing it?
No, I just go right to the car.
You go right to the car?
Yeah.
And I
I'm
say, "I
assuming
can't
we
take
all
it
noticed
anymore."
that it starts getting light out considering the storm's passed.
It doesn't take like it gets lighter. It's still night, but like the rain is definitely slowing. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
So it's gone from thunderstorm to like light drizzle at night. And the gas station lights would eventually flicker back on.
Good enough for me.
Again,
I say,
brain
"I can't take it anymore," and I run out to the car.
I pop that sucker in.
When you pop it in, you see what looks like little tendrils come out of it and start taking out stuff that you had previously not seen. How would I describe this? The easiest way I can describe this is the tendrils come out and start messing with the car engine and the actual car itself.
In like a good way or a bad way?
Not in a. You're kind of looking at it and you don't know. It doesn't seem to be malicious, but it seems to be like it's replacing some of the parts with its own tendrils. Specifically, what it's replacing is the pistons.
Okay. But like it's back, and assuming that the tendrils will function as the parts they're replacing, everything looks all good.
Yes.
Sweet. Then I'm gonna call that all set. And I close the hood.
You refind your hood, you reattach it, and you close it.
Sweet.
So I will just explain real quick. You have the minor blessing of a neutral old one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Who has
Let's go!
temporarily turned your car electrical.
Wow.
Ooh, hell yeah! W.
So what you guys ran into is what is called a living swamp. They are kind of like gelatinous cubes and gels. What? No, they kind of are Fey-ish, but not really. They're more sci-fi. What they are is so I was reading about them. They're a monster from this one thing, I forget what it was called. More or less, imagine if the primordial goo of which all life came from gained sentience.
Wow.
Okay.
And so it feeds off of electricity because electricity is the source of life to it. And so it kind of exists with these large tendrils that gather up lightning. And then when lightning is not around, it goes into a docile state, aka just turns back into a swamp.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
So who
So it
knows if
doesn't
it'll
run
even
up
be
through the
around when
thunderstorm.
you're not around. Like when you get back, it might not be here.
I'll run into him again someday, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, this thing wanders off into the abyss. Whee. And then returns, rampaging around, and then leaves. City of Boston is about to have the city of Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah, about to have a fun night. Yeah, no. With this tendril battery, you were able to fix up the cars because it never actually took the batteries from the other cars because it got preoccupied with trying to grab the Scotties.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
you never did nothing. What you talking about?
But yeah, no. You guys are eventually, after a while, you have to make a decision. Do you stay here till the authorities arrive and try to explain what happened?
Nope.
Hell
Or do you
no.
get out of here?
No, we're grabbing snacks and we outie.
I'm grabbing
You-
every map I find on the shelf, and then the other
There is-
Scotty's gonna run out to Hunter and ask him what happened,
Okay.
and then he's gonna give me the rundown, and then he's the only question the Scotty's gonna have for him is if he asked his name.
No.
Oh, that's disappointing. And he's just gonna walk away.
Disappointing.
Does anyone grab the cash from the
I'm
register?
disappointed.
Nah.
No.
I just want
Okay.
snacks. I do
You
take some
grab
snacks.
You grab your California corn chip, and everybody makes their way back to their cars, and the road trip continues on.
Yeah.
Like nothing ever happened.
Nothing
yeah.
ever happened. Back on the road. Oh. Did I just... Oh no.
What?
Oh,
Book when I was younger called Monster Road, and it was about a kid and his uncle moves to a new house on Monster Road, and the uncle is like, "Man, my life is so boring. I want to go on a road trip." And so him and this kid, his nephew, go on a road trip, and they bump into like a bunch of monsters, like werewolves and vampires, and like living goo and zombies and etc. But they don't realize that any of them are monsters, or even that any of them are anything out of the ordinary. And so they go on this whole thing. They run into a bunch of monsters. They don't realize any of them are monsters. And then they get back, and the uncle is like, "Man, even my road trip was boring." And that's the book.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a great book.
That's
It was pretty
hilarious.
fucking awesome, I can't lie. Big fan. Man, I bet I still have that around somewhere.
But yeah, no. That was the conclusion of it. There were a couple ways that could have ended. Had any of you, like, the throwing of the salt was not seen because it never actually saw you do it, it just felt it. As a hostile action, the reason why salt actually works is unless salt is dissolved in water, it kind of stops all conductivity.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, if I knew, because you said, as soon as you said something about slimy